Hi there, welcome to my channel, Virgo Moon Tarot, where I interpret the cards to provide insight into your life. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you're here, I believe you're meant to be here, so take what resonates and what applies to your life and discard the rest. If you do enjoy this reading, don't forget to hit the like button, comment down below, and subscribe for more. Alrighty, this is Virgo Moon Tarot. When videos are posted on this channel, they are posted for 8 a.m. So just FYI. And if you're looking for my other channels, the links and the times that they all post or upload are down below. Okay, so the energy that I'm getting so far for this reading is that you're coming across as someone who is, you could be like outspoken, or you're very strong when it comes to like speaking up for yourself, speaking your mind. I'm also getting the Queen of Swords and my mind's eye. For some people, this could be intimidating. For others, it's very like they respected your ability to do this, and it's almost like magnetizing, or like attractive, or like hypnotic. It draws people in. For people who don't get for people who are not attacked, they admire this in you, but when they are receiving this from you, it's scary. It's intimidating. It makes them feel small. But I'm also hearing as it should, because if they are getting this energy from you, then I think that they deserved it, or they created it, or they like called it upon themselves. So yeah, and for those who are watching, it's I don't really have the right word to describe it, but they are sort of like in awe. They admire it. I guess maybe admiration would be a good word to describe how people feel about this ability or trait of yours or characteristic when they are not receiving that fierceness. Okay, let's see what the cards want to reveal. Hanged Man. There's something significant about your ability to change the perspective in others. Like, people feel like they are changed by you. For people who are watching you, they're not receiving that fierceness, I guess I'll call it. Their perspective is shifting because they're seeing your power. They're seeing power that they've never seen before, and they're inspired to try to embody it themselves, but I'm also getting that they cannot embody what you have. This is very unique to you. This is how maybe you grew up. Maybe it's something you learned from someone, your parents. It's something that was developed over time. It's some kind of fierceness, boldness, strength within yourself that was like cultivated over years or decades. So people, they see you in this energy, they admire it, they want it for themselves, but they just don't have it within them. For those who receive this from you, it's like they're getting in trouble. Like they've gotten in trouble by a parent. That's the energy that I'm picking up on, of what they're feeling when they kind of like receive your wrath, I guess. It's like they never want to do that ever again. Like they've upset you, and their perspective have changed. Like how they see a certain situation, they change how they see you, how they see themselves, how they see the situation, their behaviors, their action, like their whole mind. It's like through your words, the power of how you speak your words, you scare the devil out of them. You scare like inappropriate behavior out of them. That's why I feel like if they do receive this from you, like almost like they deserved it, or they called it upon themselves, or they needed to change. So when they get this from you, it scares it out of them. It makes them change. They're a completely new person. It's kind of funny. Okay, wait. Alrighty. The Empress. This is you. You are this powerful being, this powerful human being. But the thing is, the reason why you're so respected and the reason why people admire this ability or this trait, whatever you want to call it, is because you have love. It's almost like a, how do you say, harsh love or tough love? It's like a tough love. Like you speak this power, but it also comes from a loving place. You could actually be a quiet person and maybe you rarely speak up for yourself. So when you do, it's that much powerful, but you still speak with respect, like you respect others. There's still compassion that you're connected to, like you're still connected to your heart space. I don't know, I'm getting like your heart chakra is connected to your throat chakra and your heart is connected to your words. It just feels like people are afraid of you or scared of you, but at the same time they admire and they love you. Three of Swords and Page of Swords. I don't think you're afraid to disappoint people. You're not afraid to speak your mind. You're not afraid to hurt feelings. You're not afraid to hurt people's feelings if you need to, or like if it's required. You're not afraid to say things that other people are afraid to say. You might be someone who says things that other people are thinking, but they're just afraid to say it. And you're very intelligent. You're very intelligent. I think that whatever you say, it comes from a place of like knowledge or certainty, or like you know what you're talking about. Like I don't think you ever speak up or say things if like you're confused or like you don't know what you're talking about. Maybe you'll say, hey, like I don't understand, I'm confused, but you'll never use this like sharp tongue or this tool. It's like a tool. Like you don't use it if you don't have like evidence to back it up. Like if you don't have the receipts or whatever, I guess people would say. I also think you're a researcher or like an investigator with the Page of Swords, or you know how to like collect the right data, collect the right information. You know how to get down to, I'm hearing down to business and down to the nitty gritty. I don't know, but I don't know. There's this investigative energy here. So when you speak your truth, it's the truth. It's your truth. It's authentic. It's genuine. Like you know what you're talking about. It's sharp when it needs to be sharp because you've done the research. You have the data to prove whatever you need to prove. So when you unleash this on others, which you probably rarely do, it's shocking. It's scary. It makes people feel small, especially if it just feels like if they get you to this point, I don't know, there's just like a lot building up. And I don't really know how to describe it, but something about this ability, you can make people feel very tiny. I'm hearing pequeño. Pequeño? Tiny in Spanish? I don't know. That was very random. I don't even know if I said that right, but that was very random. Yeah, you have this ability to put people in their place, and it's also it's I'm sensing like a how do I say, I'm stumbling over my words, but it's very like attractive to people. Like it's very it turns people on for some. Like I think, I don't know, maybe people who are watching you do this or people who know you have the strength, like it's like a turn on for people. That's funny. Also, how I just stumbled over my words. I'm getting that you never stumble over your words. You never crack. You never stutter. I'm hearing, did I stutter? No. Like, you have this attitude about you. Wow. It feels like even I'm like, whoa, like I'm attracted to this. Wow. Something about you is very magnetic. 9 of Pentacles. You're very independent. 10 of Pentacles. A very strong person. And I think that's why you're so authentic, genuine. You're able to speak your mind because you're someone who you don't need validation from people. You don't need approval from other people. You're good on your own. You're good on your own. I'm also picking up something about like actually I don't know, it kind of went away. I don't know, maybe it'll come up. But yeah, you're good on your own. You're independent. I don't really know where that was going. I don't know, there's this Tower card here. With this Tower card, also next or along with this Hanged Man card, there's something here about your ability to cause a tower moment within people, just using your words, just using your sharpness, just using your intellect. You're able to really, and I don't know, I'm being drawn back to what I said about making people feel very small. There's something about that. It's almost giving this energy of you're able to change people's worlds, especially with you being this Empress card here. You're a very, 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 very powerful person. I don't even think you know how powerful you are, and I don't think you know how powerful like your words are. Like when you speak to people in this way, you kind of like shut them down, and it makes them never want to do it ever again. Whatever they did, whatever they did to cause you to reach this point, they don't ever want to do it again, or they reflect on their actions and their behaviors, and they start to see like who they truly are, or like who they are that caused this. Like you have this power to do this. Like people might underestimate you. They don't really see your power until you show them who you really are, and who you really are is his Empress. I think you're someone who kind of keeps it like under wraps, or like, I don't know if that's the right word, but you kind of keep it hidden in a way. Maybe you don't feel like it's necessary to like unleash this until it's time, and because of that, people don't know that it's there, and so they may underestimate you. And because they underestimate you, they think that they can like pull the wool over your eyes, or like get one over on you, or they think that they can just behave, like they think that they can misbehave and get away with it because they underestimate you, because you have this power hidden. But I'm also sensing that it's all meant to be for some reason. Like this is who you are, who you're, like your purpose. Like it's all meant to be. It's like you trap these people for their higher good, because they end up in this tower moment situation. So you help people grow, but there's this energy of you don't know what's happening, they don't know what's happening. It's almost like I'm picking up on something about the universe. Like you're part of the universe. I don't know, you're serving this higher purpose that you're not even aware of. You're changing the lives of other people. But I think that you've already gone through this. That's why you're so powerful. You've already gone through this tower moment. And it's like you've gone through this tower moment so unintentionally. You're like, I'm hearing you're forcing the tower moment onto other people, but again, like, you're not forcing it. It's like they called it upon themselves. I don't know, this feels a bit confusing, but if you're getting it, I mean, if it's for you, it's for you. If it makes sense. I feel like there's a lot to this. Whoa, let's just get this one last card here. Ace of Swords. There's clarity here. I see you bringing clarity to other people after. It's like they experience you, they go through this tower moment, they reflect, they see who they truly are, they like evaluate whatever. It's like they go through this awakening and then they have clarity, and then I'm hearing years down the line or years later, they sort of like, how do you say, like equate their growth to you, to the moment that you like unleash that dragon on them or whatever, which you needed to do in the moment because of however they were treating you. This is interesting. Yeah, so how do people see you when it comes to this? They're either attracted to it, they admire it, they envy it, they want it when they are watching it, like when you are doing this to other people. But when they're on the receiving end, it's very scary. It's intimidating. They feel like they're being scolded by their parent. They feel very small, but it's almost like it's their fault. They did that to themselves. And later on, they realize your power, and they realize that like they shouldn't have stepped to you, I guess I'm hearing. I don't know. That's it. I think I'm gonna end the reading there. Oh, let's get your yes or no, which I always almost forget. I cut into the deck and I saw what's there, and I'm just gonna keep it. So you can pause the reading if you want to, if you need to think of your question, and here is your answer. Yes, no, and yes. There's the Lovers here. There's also the King of Wands, and it says leadership. So it's kind of like a maybe, but yes. And it kind of feels like you kind of think you're leaning more towards yes. But if you're doubting yourself, it's for sure yes. I don't know if that made sense what I just said. But yeah, there's yes, no, and then there's yes. I actually have no idea how to interpret that. But this King of Wands card here says being in charge, decisiveness, independence, loyalty, optimism, impulsiveness, someone who inspires others. There's a number 6 here, so 6 could be significant. I'm also seeing the World card, which is also yes. So I feel like the answer is more so yes. But I think this yes or no is here because you were doubting yourself. I think maybe you kind of knew it was yes, but you were questioning it. And Spirit is like, it's a yes. It's 100% yes. It's yes. Yes, yes, yes. So don't doubt yourself. It's yes. Alrighty. Hopefully that's the answer that you were hoping for or looking for. Hopefully you got something from this reading. If so, don't forget to hit the like button, comment down below, and subscribe for more. Thank you so much for joining me today. I truly appreciate you, and I cannot wait to see you again in the next one. So until then, take care. Thank you. Bye-bye.